right, let's hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Low Budget TV Heat Races here at Bakersfield Speedway. For those watching on delay on YouTube.
On delay.
On delay.
Go fast.
That's funny. As we get ready to go here, May 12th, Senior Mini Dwarfs, Madison Myers on the pole in the number 86 and the 76 of Stryker Conley. Green flag, and we're shoving and kicking into turn number 1.
Well,
that's number 1 machine. No, excuse me, 17, man. Tyler Blankenship. Making an early move. Looks like sometimes they have topless night here where drivers don't have tops on their cars. It looks like that's every day for Blankenship right now. Off the pace and off the track, Stryker Conley in the 76 machine. Could be a chain issue there. These are chain-driven machines, and all it takes is hitting a big bump, slam it down hard, having enough contact as the caution comes out here on lap number 2. And we have a slow up in our schedule. Also in this field, Tommy, the 86M machine of Mallory Myers and the 5M of Logan Miller. Miller in the second spot and the 86M of Myers in 4th. Our leader
they got Stryker going again. Oh, kind of. So, again, we're going to have heat races here for Senior Mini Dwarfs and Junior Mini Dwarfs. And then we're going to move up to the 3rd mile. And we're going to start things off pretty quick. IMCA Modifieds. You know what I think of when I...
Seriously? That's what you think of?
Yeah. Everybody was probably so confused while they hear the movie in the background.
And I can't live with the man I don't respect.
Right.
I like how we have Mini Dwarfs on the track and we're playing the drinking problem. If that's a perfect picture into Low Budget TV, I don't know what is.
Well, welcome in, folks.
Apple juice drinking problem. Oh man, I can't believe people want us.
White flag in the air for these drivers. It looks like the 17 machine looking pretty good to bring it on home. Crossing the line, Tyler Blankenship wins the heat race. Logan Miller a close second.
Ted Stryker made it all the way up to 3rd.
Wow, I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
I guess you're going to have to go back to playing some more airplane sound bites.
Ted Stryker. This is the same Ted Stryker that landed an airplane because the captain fell ill after eating a fish at dinner.
Well, they knew what they were getting into. Let them crash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's it's a wild time on an airplane when the news even gets reports and does news reports on this potential issue.
Yeah.
All right, heat number 2 for the Senior Mini Dwarf, the oldest of the bunch. I believe they're all of anywhere from 10 to 12. We got Brody Graham starting on the pole, Mason Ratcliffe, the 22 of Trent Rickle, 72 of Mason Conway, and the driver to watch out for, that yellow number 1, Jet Yantis, who is already up to 4th, looking for 3rd. Look at that, he's going to get by 2 at the same corner, and into 2nd he goes. Not the best start for the Brody Graham, who was started on the pole. But you can see these drivers, Jeffrey, they're having to fight through this slick track. Not a lot of moisture, which equates to not a lot of grip. But the best thing that these drivers can learn at this young age is car control. And that's what they're doing right now, because when they get up into the sprint cars and modifieds, there's going to be plenty of racetracks that they're going to race on that become dry slick middle of the day. Mason Ratcliffe, your leader in the number 3. He's got himself about a 10 car length lead over the 2nd spot of Rickle. Brody Graham back up to 3rd as Jet Yantis was the one who slipped back to 4th. White flag. Well, there's been no slowing down that 3 machine. Mason Ratcliffe from the start to the finish. Up front, takes the checker flag. Rickle, Graham, Yantis, and Conley rounding out your field.
I believe that is a wrap for the Senior Mini Dwarfs.
Conway. I said Conley. I was thinking dwarf cars. We're talking junior or senior minis.
Well, Stryker Conley was in the last race.
Okay, see, I'm all screwed up.
You are, yeah. But you know what they say, Tommy? You know that you are beautiful to me.
Is that right?
Can't you see? All right.
Did they say that you know, or is it just you are?
Okay, so we get ready for the junior mini dwarfs, and we're already having trouble keeping pace right now.
Yeah, I think the 84 has an issue, and he's getting a push from the 8M.
No, they're just really anticipating the start. Now, if this is train racing, they'd be dead in the water. Well, we're looking at the 84 of Wyatt Webb. The last name will answer the paint job. Tommy, what do you think's happening here? A little anticipation, nerves getting to the driver?
Maybe the driver, tried to radio to the crew and, accidentally hit the kill switch.
Right. Always happens in these cars.
Now here's the crew chief. The only crew chief that you normally see out here, Bakersfield, that wears a tank top. Unlike NASCAR, where they're in full uniform.
Oh boy. We're crashing on the back straightaway right now. Like I know.
There we go. Wyatt is good to go.
Yeah, but now we've wrecked half the field on the back straightaway. All right, so yeah, Tommy, that is Spider-Man. Or as Wyatt probably would prefer to be known as, Speeder-Man.
Speeder-Man. I like that.
He's
Speeder-Man.
Because he's fast. All right, starting on the pole.
Speeder-Man. Mini dwarfs as fast as he can. Speeder-Man. Speeder-Man. Mini dwarfs as fast as he can. I don't know the rest.
Watch out, his chain fell off. All right, starting on the pole, the 8M machine of Kinsley McCaslin.
Watch out, he's going to make your chain fall out.
25. CC of Carson Conway. Row number 2 gives us the 54 of Braden Bell and the 43K of Landon King. 12N of Adam Noel in that mix, and the 60 machine of Blake Watson. Go.
Green flag.
Now these are the inexperienced ones.
Yes. I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell though. That's all credit to these kids though.
I look at it as these kids sometimes have less carnage because
they don't know what they're doing.
They're more nervous to make certain moves. It's the senior mini doors would sometimes make the moves that you shouldn't make, but they're like, well, we've been driving for years. Oh, Wyatt.
Speeder-Man.
Speeder-Man in a battle for the lead. The 43 machine looking to the inside, taking it away. That's Landon King starting near the rear of this field. And that puts Conway back to second. Battle for second heats up now. The number 12 machine looking for a spot. Adam Knoll trying to find a way on the inside. And Wyatt Webb. Speeder-Man. Well, that's going to knock Carson Conway back 2 spots. Lap traffic for your leader. White flag is in the air, and second place has an issue. Adam Knoll got over sideways. Now, Tommy, can your leader, Landon King, make it through the lap traffic safely to the checkered flag? Safe. Wyatt Webb, second place finish. Adam Knoll comes home in the 3rd spot, and I believe the 25 machine has a flat right rear tire.
What the heck?
That is the first flat tire I think I've ever seen in a mini dwarf.
Yeah. He doesn't even have to have a long 2,500 mile foot or leg, I should say.
Well, it's the only. Never mind. As we get ready for heat race number 2. Tommy, who's on this lineup?
Number 2, I tell you right now, that'll be the number 18B of Bryson Martin, Seth Hansen in the 21H, 09 of Branson Spear, the 1XXX of Tristan Harrington, and the 14 is.
I don't know, man.
I'm speechless. Yellow's out. I was just getting to this poor kid too. Michael Lookadoo. And the 12E of Emma McKellar, Chloe Cotton, running out the field in this.
I'm the person that gives credit where credit's due, and that L14 machine didn't lift a single bit through that. Tried to drive out of it. Never gave up. Never surrendered.
Never surrendered one bit. In fact, I think the car might be okay, but Lookadoo. trying to do a drive-through down the front straightaway. But I think I don't know what stopped Lookadoo more, the curbing or the wall.
I think that car might be done for its heat race.
Oh yeah, look at that right rear.
Oh, you're looking at the right rear. I'm looking at the right front. The right rear is pretty bad.
Oh man,
that thing looks like a bona fide derby car.
Poor kid.
They better run that car like that for the main event.
You never know, it might just turn into be the next Ethan Dotson.
Yeah.
Michael Lookadoo.
Oh, you did it now.
Did I?
You kind of did it. Well, Tommy, did you get through the whole lineup?
I did. I got through everybody. Unfortunately, thanks to Lookadoo. What do we have next? What's the next heat?
IMC Modifieds.
Oh boy, let me get them ready.
They kind of look like the one XXX, except a little bit bigger.
And where are you going? Right there.
Hey, that was some. Sometimes these cars don't have great brakes.
No.
So this is half the fun is watching this part. And yep.
Yeah, everybody's good.
Wow.
Not even the senior mini dwarfs can do that.
No. Well, the last race they wrecked before they went green.
That's true.
All right, let's do it.
Getting back to racing.
Full restart.
Yep, complete restart. Nobody in the infield yet. In the lead right now, it's McKellar.
These cars are braking more sideways than I'm used to seeing.
It's a slick track here, but there's not any moisture down there. Oh, and around to the 21M. 21H, I apologize. That's Seth Hansen. But he doesn't lose a spot. In fact, he just goes and tries it again in that corner.
If you want to get TV time, you do what this car's doing.
That's right. You can't win the race, put on the best show. Well, Emma McKellar is making it look easy out there. She started inside row number 3. Motored her way up to the front. Second spot is the number 1 machine. Yes, the 1 XXX of Harrington. But you're watching the battle for third. As to the inside, oh, that 21 has found all the dusty road. So Cotton gets into the third spot, but the checkered flag will wave for the number 18 out of turn number 4. Emma McKellar, checkered flag. Second will go to the 1 XXX of Tristan Harrington, and third, the number 6 of Chloe Cotton.
Would you say that the 21 car was driving on the country road?
Going up the country? I feel like Chris is doing 100 things right now.
Yeah? Why would you think? We need to go here. We're going to have a full night of racing, as we were talking about. IMCA Modified heat races. We're giving a peek for those on Facebook right now, so you guys can see. You don't want to miss it. Tonight's going to be a busy night, and we are just starting heat races. We just had the junior and senior mini dwarfs. We got mini mods racing, mini stocks, Bakersfield hardtops, the pro stocks out here, Tommy. Did I miss anybody?
I think you're good.
I think I'm good, as well as
about the
IMCA
hardtops?
Modifieds. We can say them twice.
Okay, good.
All right, Ryan Daves in the 22D machine starts on the pole with the 07T of Randy Thornell. How will this go? Green flag is in the air. 8-lap heat races all night long. Well, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Jumping into the third spot, the 222 machine, Ricky Childress Jr., 3 wide for the third position. Thornell on the outside, the 17N machine of Steve Nolan, and he's getting pressure on the inside from the 44S of Shane DeVolder. Behind them, the 2J machine of Justin Schweitzer, and rounding out the field, the 71 of Bill Wilker. Tommy, all these cars still together.
Oh, yeah. Remember, this is a really tight bunch. You see DeVolder now to the inside of the Terrabella Terror. Steve Nolan in the 17N, but up front battle as Tricky Ricky Childress, the outlaw, goes to the lead.
Childress always a threat in whatever he's racing 75C in these modified classes, and one you always have to keep an eye on. Battle for third right now between DeVolder and Thornell. And it's going to go to DeVolder.
Good racing on this track. Jeffrey, it's drying up, but the racing is on. It's a beautiful day in Bakersfield. Nice 80-degree day. More like high 80s. Nice little breeze here. So it's a little bit tough to keep the moisture in to this racetrack, but these drivers are no strangers to this setup out here in Bakersfield, where it gets pretty warm throughout the summertime. And the fun thing about it is, Jeffrey, when this track is like this early on, it's going to be high to the wall. They're going to be scraping that right rear quarter panel to get as many positions as they can, as well as using that inside berm through the corners.
White flag is in the air. Final lap of racing. It's going to be the 222 machine of Ricky Childress crossing the line first. Dave DeVolder battle for fourth. Thornell takes it over Noland. Schweitzer and Wilker round out your finishing order in heat race number 1 for the IMCA Modifieds. What are you feeling?
A lot of slop.
Oh!
Deal with it, I guess. Here we go. IMCA Modified heat number 2. That's the West Coast Wildman, Roger Holder in the number 24. Brian Clark in the number 51B, the 13. Jerry Flippo, and he's right in the middle of the hot battle with the C9 of Rickenback and the 15B of the Dominator, Brad Pounds, working his way up to the 3rd spot, rounding out their field. It's that pretty white, pink, and blue, number 75. That is driver Vincent De Palma, and the 75C, who does spin it out over in turn number 3. Look at this, Trevor. We got them all gathered up, and we go yellow.
And we got a yellow.
Right as I was hyping it up, they threw the flag.
Dang it.
Yeah, make any adjustments you need. It's just me, you said?
I mean, you can hear me fine.
Yeah.
Like while racing's going. For those wondering right now, Tom and I are just adjusting our audio levels on our end. I just want to make sure I can hear you.
Turn my
And either it's this not being close enough. I don't know.
turn my bottom level up.
This one?
Yeah.
How far?
I don't know. Just I'll keep talking. So right now, Roger Holder is your leader. 2nd spot, Brian Clark. 3rd spot is a 15D. That's 15B of Brad Pounds.
I put you. I literally cranked you.
It could be maxed because of this. Like this has a limiter.
So should I be careful what I do there?
Yeah, no. I think you're fine where it's at. I can turn the headphone volume up.
Maybe we should do that. I've never had an issue with this before, though.
Yeah,
I can still back and forth hear me okay.
It's just not in our budget. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you're saying we're low budget TV?
Yeah, I am. My volume is just not in the budget. Sorry.
All right, well, someone will let us know if we're exploding.
Yeah, if we're blowing out some speakers, let us know. Here we go, back to the green. We're racing. Restart lap number 2 of 8. And right as that caution came out, the battle was getting pretty good there for 3rd. Not so much on this restart. Jerry Flippo goes wide out of turn number 2. Gives the spot to Rickenback in that C9. But we still got a battle here on the front straightaway with some flip around numbers. The 15B on the inside and the 51B on the outside.
Slide job.
So Brian Clark loses a spot to Brad Pounds in the 15B. Brad up to the 2nd spot, looking for the lead, but he's halfway home through this heat race. Lap number 4 of 8.
I wanna give some love to this driver right here.
Yeah, I like this. Number 75C machine. He did not give us a hometown on the sheet, so Vincent De Palma in the 75C, welcome to Bakersfield Speedway. I don't recognize the name, and I do not remember the car, so if any of you out there, whether it's on our website, lowbudget.tv, or if you're taking a sneak peek looking right now, short time only, we're not going to be on here all night, so don't get comfy. If you want to get comfy, join us on pay-per-view, lowbudget.tv. But Vincent De Palma, if anybody has any info, let us know. But we got a battle but it's going to be too late. Checkered flag for the 15B of Brad Pound. Second spot will be Holder. Third, Rickenback. Clark. Fourth, fifth, Flippo, and De Palma.
Dang.
Showing off. He's just showing off now.
I realize, I think a little bit more of what it is.
Yeah.
The audio.
TV.
Green flag in the air. And leading into the lead, Carl Nolan, senior, the number 35 machine, 3 wide out of turn number 2 with the 7 of Chris Crump. And the 41 machine of Danny Lauer. Oh, turn.
Where are you going, Nolan?
198 machine, that is the Rebel. Robbie Sawyer, who's working his way up to the top 3. Behind them, the 14 BT of Blake Thornell. And the 97 machine of Justin Villanueva.
Oh, they're 3 wide up in the fence.
Turn.
Yeah, that 55 not turning.
No turn equals no fun.
As Lauer is starting to get some pressure now from the 198.
Sawyer has 5 laps to make something happen here. Lauer leads.
And that's Cromp there in the 7 machine. The third spot, we're going to see a lot of him at his home track coming up here in just 2 weeks. For the Nationals at Santa Maria Raceway. Battle for the lead.
Sawyer looking to the inside, but that door's just going to creep open, and Sawyer leads at the line with 3 laps to go and takes the lead into turn number 1. Hey, Lauer ain't done though.
Good battle here. Yeah, he's right there on the 198. So Robbie Sawyer, the Rebel Rouser, it's his nickname. Or short, we'll just call him the Rebel. He's been kicked out of more tracks, right? That stat could be legendary to some, but I think that this guy needs to be at every racetrack. We need to find a way to clone Robbie Sawyer. It makes it interesting.
Well, final lap, white flags in the air. Robbie Sawyer in the 198 machine goes through his final 2 turns in this heat race. Final heat race for IMC Modifieds goes to Robbie Sawyer. Lauer second, Crump in third. Oh, catching the wall was the 97 machine out of turn number 4. Justin Villanueva and Blake Thornell round out the cars running in this one. Nolan's not finishing at the line. Tommy, I guess that's it as far as our. We couldn't possibly turn it off now.
We'll just give you one more. Garrett said, turn the volume down. So we got one guy saying we sound good and one saying we don't. But that's probably Garrett with his hearing aids.
That was probably before I turned you up.
Yeah,
I cranked you to Neptune.
Here we go. Pro Stock Heat Race number 1. Brian B. watching from the Philippines. Wow, that is a really long pair of binoculars there. And then Ron Pring saying, thank you for the great racing. Well, Ron, it's not our fault. It's the Bakersfield Speedway.
But we'll take the credit.
We'll always take the credit. Well, Pro Stocks are on the racetrack. Chris Smith in the number 50 machine, battling with the 11 machine. We got a pair of 11s. That is the M11 of Clay Daly. Had to wait for the car to come by. Then we've got the 11X in the tail of the field battling with a 20J of Justin Dunn. And in the middle, the pickle in the middle, the 54 of Blazin' Brady Bell. So I believe the last 3 times I've been here at Bakersfield Speedway, maybe it has only been 2 times. Yes, I believe it's been 2. The last 2 times I've been here at Bakersfield Speedway, I have seen the Pro Stocks. And in that time, there's been 2 different winners. Winner of the first round was the number 54 of Brady Bell, and then the second winner that I saw race here was the 21 of Devin Crockett, who you do not see on the track right now. I believe he'll be in the next heat race. I don't know, Jeffrey, I'm kind of feeling joiner is should we ask them if they want to watch one more heat race for the Pro Stock?
If they want to, but they have to convince us.
They've got a comment on here, but then that's it. Literally, we cannot show anymore. We're already in trouble enough by showing too much. There's going to be people who are going to want their refunds. But we like to push the edge. We do. We don't like to work for free too much, but we'll make an exception. When it's a good old party on a Saturday night, you're all invited, that's for sure.
Some contact there in the back.
Justin Dunn in the 20J, who we'll probably see at In and Out later on tonight, since he's heading farther south than I am right now. The checkered flag waves. It is Chris Smith led this one from the head to tail, I should say. You can't do it backwards. Second spot will be Daly.
Green flag. Contact. 43K David King jumps to the lead. Kind of got into it with the 68S. Billy the Kid Simpkins to the inside of the 13M machine of Matt Mayo. Call him Mayhem. 29, that's Tina Bell. She almost catches the wall and rounding out the field. Spun this car out and qualifying the 5N machine of Frank Nyback. Also from Santa Maria, as Tommy mentioned, we're going to be out in Santa Maria.
2 weeks.
Is that one the Nationals?
That is the National.
Nice, and we're excited about that one. 2 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks for 2 days of racing coverage out in Santa Maria. Join us live for every single lap of racing action out there for the entire weekend. We'll be here, lowbudget.tv.
And Jeffrey, you're going to be pulling double duty that weekend. You'll be at Irwindale that Saturday night. I'll be in Santa Maria both nights. We got Saturday and Sunday, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, and for those that don't know why, I'll be out at Irwindale Speedway because Tommy, you and I, we're the main announcers at Irwindale Speedway now.
I don't know why they'd want us to be the main announcers, but we said okay.
Tina Bell seems to be having issues in her 29 machine. She's off the pace halfway through this heat race. She's still on track, battle for second. It's Mayo to the inside of Simpkins.
These two have been duking it out this entire heat race, Jeffrey. Simpkins in the 68S up high, Mayo down low in the 13M, but it's been Key up front. Is that King or Key?
King.
King. With a
King
T.
is being
I was
the
going to
king.
say, I remembered it being King, but I thought I heard you say Key, so we definitely
Tommy,
need to turn up the headphone volume.
When you're that far out front, is there any question? He is the king.
God save the king.
White flag.
And I mean, to show how competitive this racetrack is, you're watching this battle for second spot.
Yeah, it'll be a good one for main events tonight. Final lap that we'll have here live on Facebook. The rest will be on lowbudget.tv. Checkered flag for me. Mayo takes second. Simpkins third. Nyback and Bell ran up. So Tommy, next weekend, where are we going to be?
All right, so we're going to hit 4 different racetracks within these next 4 weeks. So tonight we're in Bakersfield, dirt track racing. Next Saturday night we're going to be on the quarter mile at Orange Show Speedway, Southern California racing for the Greg Ross Memorial. And then the following weekend will be 2 nights on the Central California coast in Santa Maria Raceway. Going to be fun dirt track racing action. And then we end up that final stretch of different tracks in this month of May at the beginning of June at the Spring Shootout 90-minute figure 8 late model race, the Spring Shootout at the Indianapolis Speedrome. Folks, if you've never seen late model figure 8 racing, it's insane. You can just YouTube real quick. But as far as the live looking goes, we're done here. If you want to catch the remainder of the show, www.lowbudget.tv. You can watch it in high definition. You can watch it in standard definition. You can watch it in between in high quality. You can watch it on your Roku device or any internet device you have.
You just convinced the 4-car to go watch this whole show.
He's going to do it. If I can sell that, then I don't know what else I can do. We'll find out. But thanks again for checking us out here on our live look, and we're going to cut it right now for heat number 2 for the Pro Stocks. We go green.
And to be clear, this is heat number 3.
I see I'm already messed up. So if you want to see me mess up all night long,
sure are.
right, so that was the number 4 of Jerry Stewart who pulled off the track. The 21's duking it out up front. That's Justin and Devin Crockett. Justin Crockett down low in the 21 JT. And the Devin Crockett up high in the yellow and red, number 21. This is the final heat race for the Pro Stock. Then we got the number 87 of Clinton and the 32C of Chambers. William Chambers from Santa Maria. And then Clinton and the 87 didn't even sign up.
Good.
So
I want to point out
he's good. He's good.
4 didn't make it back on track, so something was amiss right before the green. Battle for the lead. Halfway in. 4 laps to go. Stewart sideways almost caught the wall on the exit turn number 4. 3 laps to go to figure out which is going to be the top Crockett.
Yeah, who's going to... Oh, we got Chambers around 32C down low. We might see, and we do see a yellow here on lap number 5.
Now, here's my question to the Crockett family.
Yeah.
At what point are they going to name somebody in the lineup Davey?
Davy Crockett.
Devin, Justin Crockett. Oh, here we go.
Look at that, Jeffrey. Justin Crockett with that inside is again duking it out with Devin Crockett coming to 2 to go.
We also have a great battle going on just behind them. This is great racing.
Now, I do believe that the 4 possibly is a lap down. We'll confirm that if he stays ahead of the 87 and the scoreboard doesn't change. But here's Justin again, fighting it back down low. Yes, the 4 of Stewart is a lap down. So that was a good-looking battle, but they just wasn't for position.
Well, who's going to get this one?
The Crockett's through turns number 3 and 4. Devin up high, Justin down low on the gas to the line. Well, you can confirm that one.
Well, it got really wild. Clinton goes around.
So Devin Crockett, I mean, you couldn't even tell by the scoreboard who won it.
They're still racing, by the way.
And it's a redo out of turn number 4. Is it going to be coming to the pit gate? Justin Crockett.
Now they both won.
Yeah, see, they both have won that one. But Devin Crockett gets that heat race number 3 win.
Of course, we have that finish right after we
the looking.
The looking, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, again, those of you on lowbutch.tv want to thank you for joining us here. You are the folks that make this happen.
Yep.
Without your guys' support, we couldn't do this. So thank you, and you guys are set for some good stuff because it is mini-mod time.
Oh, boy, does that mean one of us has to go running?
No, this is...
Yeah, I think so.
No, I mean, we weren't planning on doing it now.
Oh, okay.
Unless you wanted a hard top.
Oh, wait, this is a heat race. Duh.
Yeah. I mean,
I remember there was a mini stock heat race or something.
to be fair,
Yeah.
we could.
You want me to take care of these kids, or do you want me to go? Because then the next thing is what? Hard tops?
Hard top heats. Do you think our cameras can make it from here to the end of the night? How about
What
that?
time is it? Let's do some math here.
Let's do math.
Our live looking was partially muted
What?
because of music. Yeah. When did we play music?
Davy Crockett. No, I don't know.
Yeah, that was off though.
That was off.
Unless we're still live looking right now. Who cares?
Well, it was partially muted, so it only muted the part with music, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. You might want to. You might have to pay attention to that during the. By the way, there's only going to be one heat right now, so this is going to be no point for us to go down.
Okay. Yeah, by the time we get down there, they'll be done.
But we are going to want to gear up and be ready to go because after the hard tops go, that's when we should at least start having the longer running cameras set up and recording. For those wondering what the heck Tommy and I are talking about, we set
what
up
the heck are we
cameras.
talking about?
We set up cameras throughout the entire track. We're going to have 4 cameras set up. Also tonight, additionally, we're going to have some onboard cameras. Now, those are cameras that are purely just set up for extra crispy coverage. What those cameras are going to be capturing is for highlight reel stuff and rec video stuff, but it always sometimes helps answer what the heck happened in case we miss it. Green flag, mini mods. Now these, Tommy, some people may have not even seen these before.
Yeah, these things are pretty trick. Actually, well, we got one around. That's Kennedy Cotton who got turned there. So these things are the next step from a mini dwarf. We stay green. So if you're a mini dwarf competitor, which all of these drivers are, this is your next step before you get into a full-size car. Now, I mean, there's no rule saying that you have to jump into these cars, but it's just naturally the next progression.
So a lot of parents came together and said, well, let's find a good bridge. And so they made one.
And you can see these things get sideways. Battle up front for the lead right now. Blankenship to the inside of Simpkins. Makes the pass. Lap number 3.
I saw Blankenship win a heat race earlier.
Yeah. Looking to do back-to-back heat wins. Try to sweep the night if he can. 68S of Sonny Simpkins. Then we got the number 4 machine of Cade Lewis. The number 6 of Cotton, and rounding out the field, Cole Forrester. And the number 111 machine. Looks like we'll be getting a white flag this time for that 17 blue machine. White flag for Tyler Blankenship. So Blankenship making the pass early on in this heat race and not slowing down. Checkered flag waves for Blankenship. The 4, the 68. Oh boy. Cade Lewis, Sonny Simpkins. Then we got Forrester and Cotton rounding out your field.
I just realized
that was a quick race.
That was very quick. That's why we didn't go down. We didn't bring tripods.
Did you have tripods with you last time? How'd you have tripods?
I still had them from conventions.
Ah.
And we usually set them up in turns 1 and 3.
Yeah. Well, we got duct tape.
Hell, we have dirt.
Got dirt. We got dirt tape. Well, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. Oh, let me try to do this headphone stuff.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did. You didn't notice?
No. I was probably talking during it, so I just didn't pay attention.
Dang old boy. So yeah, we'll do our normal setup then, I guess.
So what do you want to do? Do you want me to run down, you to run down? Well, I guess who's going what? Who's doing what? You got the schedule? Where are we at?
I think we have 2 hardtop heats,
and then one of us should run down.
I think
starting lineup ready?
So it is no longer proper to call them Okie Bowl.
Correct. Now they're Bakersfield because they race up both tracks, not the Okie Bowl racetrack.
Now we have a camera that'll be riding on the 63 probably for the main.
Yeah, we don't have it running right now unless he decided to turn it on for us. But we're testing out some Chinese GoPro mounts. So we'll see how good or bad they are.
All right. Who's on the pole for this one? These are beautiful cars.
Yeah, they're fantastic. That's a number 33 machine from Tehachapi, Tom Dugan. And then to the outside, the 127 of Kelly Mason. Not related to me, don't worry. From Tehachapi. And then we got the number 63 of Caden McCaslin inside row 2. The 26 Brandon Stanville. The 14 of Jason Stanville. Matt McCaslin. And the 3 of James Bradford.
If you've never seen these cars, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hardtops.
The fabulous Hudson Hornet is piloted by Kelly Mason there in the 127.
These cars are old.
They are old. And that can be a term of endearment. Bradford making his way through the field in that number 3 machine.
Oh, high line for the 127.
We've seen Bradburn get a victory, I believe, here or at Kern, but he's getting all crossed up. see Tom Dugan, the number 33 machine.
And these old cars, they are buckets, man.
So the story behind these things, which are so fun, is that they are very period. Oh, Bradburn, where are you going? There's the wall there. He's just teasing us. But
he overcorrected a little bit.
These cars, more than 75% of them, are very period correct with the parts, the bodies, and the chassis. Now, some of them do have, you know, like a Chevelle or a more modern chassis under the hood or under the cars, but that's, you know, because you can't find the chassis for these things, being that they're so old. Going to the junkyard, they don't have these things in the junkyards anymore. Then they drop in either they're the correct engines that's just been refurbished, or most of them have a Chevy small block motor in them. But I mean, to see these cars racing around here, and these are not, Jeffrey, these aren't exhibition race cars.
No.
These things are race cars. We've seen them roll over. We've seen them pound the wall. We've seen them piled up in the corners, Jeffrey. These things were not meant to put on a show. These things were to go for the win.
I mean, these cars have had, these two drivers have had contact twice in this race. Battle for the lead, final lap.
Yeah, we got one brewing up here, the 9 and the 33. Tom Dugan trying to hold off the number 9 of Matt McCaslin out of turn number 4. It is Dugan over McCaslin. Bradburn trying to get by Mason, but Kelly's going to hold on. Bradburn 4th. We got Stanfill here, Jason Stanfill in the 14. And Brandon Stanfill. See, I like what the Stanfill's done. They gave us a sticker on their roof to let us know their name.
Purple. All right. Well, that was one.
A lot of these cars do have some decals of what kind of bodies and or chassis these or cars these are. But that 3 of Bradburn is a 1940s Plymouth. I don't know about Stanfill. And I believe the 63 is a Chrysler. I just didn't read what year it was. It is the 63 is a, if I can read the decal this time by, it is a, looks like a 40s Chrysler.
Did we mess up? Weren't you on camera for this one?
Well, then I'll take over 2 cameras.
It crossed my mind. I went, wait a minute. Now, there is a car out here.
In fact, I'll just do 3 cameras. I don't know, however we want to do it.
No, you'll do 2.
And then I'll go
and then
around.
we'll be back set.
Okay.
We'll be good to go after that. All right. Well, folks, there are 5 cars getting ready to go in this heat race. Unfortunately, there were supposed to be 6. Tommy, the number 4 machine of Josh Yaden, not in this because why?
He busted up a right rear axle, broke like a pencil, and done for the night.
Starting on the pole, number 5 machine, Mark McCaslin. On the outside, the 102 of Darren Daddy. Is that right? Starting in the second row.
I want to give these field a shout out. This is the first time we've ever had names for these cars.
Hell yeah. Well, we have so many cars. 84 of Jason Denman. The number 7 machine, Rich Souza, and the 32 of Jenny Dugan. I gotta admit, that is the most different way I've ever seen the name Jenny spelled.
How is it spelled?
Jenee.
Oh, okay, so 2 E's.
Yeah, and 1 N. Well, this main event, heat race, is a little bit more spread out than the last one.
Yeah, a lot more difference in either drivers or cars. Mark McCaslin, though, Machine Gun Mark in the lead.
Lap number 2 on the board. Good race here between Souza, the 7, trying to chase down that number 5 machine of McCaslin. You got your battle for third behind kind of the second pack, led by Daddy.
Do you feel like a car, I know this is more for you and I doubt there's anybody watching that knows of Scrap Iron Jim, but do you feel like that car would be able to run in this class? Or do you think it's too new? It might be too new.
That one might be too new. But if people saw what he did with that car, they'd be very upset. We're going to have some lap traffic in this race. 3 laps to go. Side by side, Souza looks to the inside. They are catching up to Dugan. Oh, and around goes the 102 in front of your leaders.
And the yellow comes out.
So I'm going to take advantage of this caution.
You're going to run down? Go ahead.
I'm going to put your phone here? Or
Yeah,
I'll just give it to you.
I got it.
Have fun. I'm going to watch the rest of this race down with the stands with the fans.
Yeah, go down there and hang.
I'm going to hang.
So right now your leader's to 5.
There'll be a restart with 3 to go.
Are these all formatted?
You have to check. I don't think so. This is our formatting now.
84 car, he's on the back stretch now.
What?
He's got 1-1 himself.
So they're telling him to spread out.
It's a 32 machine. Then the 102 is going to run out the field. It's off 16.
All right, getting the 1 to go this time by. So it's Mark McCaslin, your leader, the number 7 of Rich Souza. In the second spot, the number 84 of Jason Denman. In third, the 32 of Jenny Dugan. There's a battery in the back. Here we go. The 3-lap shootout here. All good for third place on back, but up front, these two are closing in. That caution might have really slowed down that battle for the lead. That was brewing up there. 2 to go. Lap number 6 of 8. Going around is the number 84 spinner down low. Burning the tires. We go out of turn number 4, the number 5, Mark McCaslin, checkered flag. Souza in the second spot, rounding out your third spot battle. Here we go. And I believe that's all of our heat races. Correct, Jeffrey? No, we got mini stocks coming up here in just a second. Just one foot in front of the other going on.
Yeah.
Going downstairs makes more sense, but when alcohol's involved, it all makes sense.
Tommy, it is time for mini stock heats. This is a division that's been impressing us car count wise this year.
Sure has, and we got 3 heats for these drivers. Last time I was here for the mini stocks, there were 30. Tonight we have 16 of them. So
Wow, what happened the last time you were
I
in
don't
here?
know. I don't know. It probably scared him off. That's why.
Well, who's starting on the pole?
Well, Jeffrey, let me tell you who started on the pole. That's the number 66 from Porterville. That's Chris Rutledge. And the number 13 from Tulare. On his outside, wait a minute. This car can't possibly be the same one.
I see number 13, so I'm wondering if you're going going to tell me a driver.
Jose Rosales, and that does not look like a little Mustang, but I could be wrong. Either way, he's flip-flopped his colors. He was a black number 13, now he was a white, now he's a black car. The 86 from Bakersfield, Lauren Myers. The 1D, David Woolford. The 86X of Liam Myers, and the 2 of Jillian Mercer. Round out your field for this 8-lap mini stock heat. The lights are on here at Bakersfield, and we go racing.
I thought you meant the yellow came back out, so I was like, oh, okay.
I literally see Scott Schweitzer turning on the lights right now.
Oh, he's going to see some other things.
I feel like that's a different car. We're going to have to talk to Jose Rosales. He's a frequent viewer of our low-budget TV activities, and unfortunately he's going to watch the rest of this race from the infield, looks like. I feel like I jinxed him, man. I got too excited.
You did. You got him so excited that it's actually going to bring out a yellow.
You got it fired up, or either that or the clutch is burnt out of it. But the yellow does fly, lap number 1. Jose Rosales, he's putting it into gear. You can see the shifter there.
Wolford and Liam Myers, 1, 2, and 3.
So when a clutch goes out, Tommy, what are we looking at? What's happening?
Well, there's a whole lot of nothing. Because the car runs, the engine's running fine, the transmission's doing what it's supposed to, it's got into a gear, except for that clutch is what marries the motor and the transmission together, and when that clutch goes bad, well, you're not getting married anymore.
Is it anything similar to if you just don't have transmission fluid in a car?
Very similar.
Oh, see, I've experienced that quite a bit. In fact, the last time I tried to climb into a full-size car, we realized that the radiator was broken in half. We said, it might make it. It didn't
go very
far.
That's exactly the same scenario, just with an automatic. So no clutch means no power to the tires.
Man, you kicking.
Yeah, I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's just don't slide tackle me and the ref will call you.
Here we go back to the green.
Mini stocks tend to be a wild and crazy division whenever they're at the track.
Yes. No, they don't fool around when it comes to racing. Wolford, your leader. Here comes Myers, throwing it into the corner.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, wild and crazy. 86X of Liam Myers.
Myers saw that move that Michael Johnson did last weekend in a sport mod and tried to make it happen in a mini stock.
Yeah, it doesn't work that well. Wolford there in that 1D machine, he's got that thing running up on the high side. So far, so good, except for he wants a spot, that green spot, that green car is in. Now Myers going way high, trying to find something up top.
Do you think green is a jinx on a car?
Not anymore.
No, when did that change?
I think when Kyle Busch got in the interstate car.
Oh, so Bobby Labonte didn't help?
No. He only got 1 championship out of it.
And he had Tony Stewart land on him at Daytona.
See,
so.
exactly. But Kyle Busch, on the other hand, and look at Massey, Trevor. He's running that thing in the lead. So green is no longer a jinx. In fact, I'm sure Massey's got some peanuts in his glove box there. Battle for the lead up front. The 1D of Wolford. He's trying. He's trying down low with a push, though. So Massey up high, making the work. I'm sorry, I'm saying Massey, that's Rutledge. So anyways, Rutledge coming to the white, and that Acura Integra there, we got a pair of them. These cars are fast, Jeffrey. We've seen them running up front at Irwindale Speedway in the Enduro class.
Yes.
Chris Rutledge from the start of this race to the checkered flag. Look at the move Liam Myers is doing. Chris Rutledge to the stripe, and it is.
I don't know.
Myers. Myers had it by.
Almost.
Myers had it by an inch. Mercer.
I don't know if there's a more fun-looking division to drive in.
Yeah, this looks fun. This would be my first choice.
Over American stocks and hobby stocks? Yeah. I think me too. Plus, we have the most experience driving
Well,
these type
that's
of cars,
exactly
so.
right. That's exactly where I'm coming from.
All right, 2 more of these heat races to go. I'll take that.
I hit
Because the
button,
intersection taketh away.
but- Yes. Hit that chrome button at the bottom.
Chrome
Messed
button.
you up. There you go.
And watching clean racing is always great. Heat race number 2.
All right. In the waste of no time, we're going 1 to go.
No on as we get ready to go. Starting on the pole, the number 11 machine, Braden Rourke. Let me know if I ever need to give you more room, by the way. I don't want to
I
I don't
feel
want to
like I'm
crowd
squishing
your
you.
feature.
I feel like I'm squishing you. So.
Nah. 77 Matt Herod out of Porterville, starting second. Third place starter, the 68 of Carter Cherry. Sherry Duncan in the 78 machine, and rounding out the field, the 75W of Brandon Wolford.
Here we go.
Green.
Brandon Wolford with a 75W rounding out.
Good battle up here. Oh, where you going, 77?
Now talk about relying on the cushion.
Yeah.
Way up there.
Wolford going for that high line. Same with Duncan. 68. I like the number scheme on the 68.
Yeah, it's
way-
different.
It looks like it's frozen, which during the summer months here, you want a car to be frozen.
Yeah. That's for sure. Brandon Wolford there in the 75W. He's slinging that car around pretty good there. He got all kind of crazy out of turn number 1.
Yeah, battle for second here. 5 laps to go in this heat race.
Here we go, getting into turn number 1, 75W.
75W. Wolford working that high line.
Told you so.
He did.
I don't, the best part is I was looking for a Bakersfield stripe on the right rear quarter panel.
Yeah.
Well, the wall's already painted white, and so is this car, so you'd never notice.
Well, we're apron driving with the 68 machine right now. Cherry kind of going, using up all the track, seeing how the inside line is down the back straightaway. But it's been all about Matt Herod in this race.
Yeah, Matt Herod, look at the lead he's got. Here's a gap. There's a second spot to the right of the screen. You want to know where your leader is?
Yes.
Still over here.
And seeing the white flag. 1 lap to go. Battle's going to be for second in this one.
Big
Cherry
lead.
back to the inside of Rourke. But out of turn number 4, Tommy, that 77 machine, all about him tonight.
Yeah, it is. Dominant in that heat race. The 77.
The 78 of Duncan in 4th spot.
Matt Herod. Is it Herod or Herod?
It could.
Herod.
We'll say that. We'll just butcher it until he says so.
Why you say that, butcher? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final heat race of tonight's May 12th program, 2018, at the Bakersfield Speedway. And on the pole in this one, the number 68X machine, that is Parker Cherry, and to his outside from Porterville. This thing looks like I would not want to go wheel to wheel with it.
No.
It's half sprint car, half mini stock.
That's the Matchbox special right there.
It is. That's a wide stance there. The number 18 of Jason Hannigan. Candy Nolan Soares starts inside row number 2, and quite possibly the best paint scheme
Ever.
and number combo I've ever seen. Teddy Caravio Jr. and that beautiful number 5T going down the front straightaway and rounding out the field. Main event winner once this season so far, the 70 of Roy Maynard Sr.
So Tommy, why is this your favorite paint scheme and number combo?
Because there is no denying what number it is. It is 5T. No doubt about it.
Well, that car's about to get denied something.
It doesn't look like it's 51. It doesn't look like it's 50 something. It is, or 57. It is 5T without a doubt.
Hopefully it's actually supposed to be 50.
It might be. Who knows? Got a big old San Francisco 49ers, so.
That sticker was on the car before they got it. They just didn't want to take it off.
Literally, I think that's what it is. They went around it. But definitely the beautiful car award winner here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Caravio in the 5T, making a run for it down low. Battle for the third spot.
Spin.
The 5 of Terra Labonte goes around.
Terry Abonte.
Terry Labonte, that is a 5 of Candy Nolan Soares from P-ville.
Oh, yeah, we're racing for the win right here.
Yeah,
Look at
great,
this.
A great battle up front here, the 18, and now you got the 70 of Maynard squeezing in. So a 4-car battle as they come up to lap traffic.
And it's, yeah, this is going to get interesting halfway through this E-race.
Parker Cherry in the number 68, trying to hope that Candy stays up high. She does. And this is some good nose-to-tail racing here.
Oh, 5T.
Oh, yeah.
Saying hello to the fellow 5 machine on the track.
Yeah, exactly.
5T.
Parker Cherry doing a great job running his line, keeping that 18 behind as Jason Hannigan is trying everything. He's tried the low side, he's trying the high side to get around that 68X, but time will be running out as the white flag will come out this time by. And Maynard there in the 70, he's sticking his nose down low. 3-car battle up front, and round on the outside is the number 18 of Hannigan. So last lap pass getting by Cherry and to the checker flag. I kind of want to believe that the 68 went off the pace there at the end. Did it look like it was laying down on him?
You know, Tommy, if there's anything I've ever seen lay down on anyone,
Yeah.
it might be that 5T's paint job.
Should I get ready to go down?
You might want to go down right now.
Well, you set up all the cameras or no?
Everything's set up if you want to check turn 2.
Okay, so everything's set up and recording?
Yo, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go down and look at the turn 2 camera and inspect the hard top GoPro.
All right. When I see that 5T rolling on track, however,